Today's video going to show you the 5 top bikes to buy if you're dead broke. If you're a brokey. Oh my god. Oh, concussion. Alright, so I'll show you the exact 5 bikes to get at the end of this video later on. But first I'm going to show you the safety check you have to know. Because you might find a great deal on a bike, but it's got a damaged fork and you don't know. And then you really damage yourself. So if you've got a tree, you've got to stand. Come on over here, Natasha. So this is a park tool tree, and I'm just going to lock this in here. So it's an old tube, so that way the bike doesn't fall off. Okay, so we'll lock it in there. Nothing gets damaged. It's rubber tube, an old tube. Boom, we're good to go. I'm actually a professional bike mechanic, worked in the industry for over 20 years, and this is one of my favourite things to do. This is an S-Works tarmac here. We're going to drop out the front wheel. Drop out the wheel. These bikes are so easy to work on. The new ones are an absolute nightmare. Okay. Booking this into a bike shop will cost you maybe $50 on a new bike, maybe even 100. All right, so what we're doing, take the front wheel out. We're going to use a little tri-star inch here. We're going to go in the back here, take out this brake here. 5mm, had a bit too much nullable white before this video, so just vision's starting to come back to me. So we're going to undo this. I'm also going to check as well, make sure they've got the right bolt in here, because sometimes with second-hand bikes or whatever, someone puts in the wrong bolt. So that one's probably a little bit short. We could go a little bit of a longer bolt than that one. This would be a minimum. We'll just screw this in here. While we're at it, we can check the condition of the brake pads. They're perfect. I normally take out that little nut there. I take that out and get rid of it, and I flick out any bits of metal shavings in there. Makes your pads last a lot longer. Look at that Shimano dual pivot brake. Incredible. If you know, you know. The brake's out. We're going to undo the side clamps here. This is a very, very quick video. A very, very quick thing to do here. Be even quicker if I wasn't even rat baggling on.
Talking so much
shit. Alright, so we're here in Sydney, Australia. On a beautiful May day. Winter's all about to start. So we've loosened our side bolts here. That's our little top cap. We'll put that in our pocket. And then we're going to just wheel that off. Boom. And then we're going to take off these little caps here. Boom. And then we can put these in the pocket. Now this is something you can do while you're waiting for your mates. You know, cops come, what are you doing, mates? Waiting for a mate. Give it a bit of a tap. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Alright, there's those bearings in there. And then boom, here we go. So come in the sunlight here. Alright. This is our fork here. We can check our bearing condition here. This could probably do with clean the re-grease. This is a proprietary fork from Specialized, meaning this fork's only going to fit on these SL2, 3, 4 frames because the bearing race is a lot higher. So not any fork's going to fit in this frame. And we're checking for any cracks here, any deformation in the steerer, any bubbles or weird things. It looks fine. We have here what looks like a ring of death, but it's not. It's just a grease mark, okay? But that is a very common thing when someone rides a loose headset. There's like a ring of death there. Now we can't really see. I don't have a tissue on me. What we'll do is use the old hand, and we will wipe my greasy hands on this brand new $500 jumper that Natasha bought me. Just kidding, we won't. Natasha will wait for reaction. That didn't happen. Left me hanging. And we're just checking the steer. It looks fine. All right. There's a little bit of etching from someone having a loose headset, but it's satisfactory. There's a little bit of etching in there from the stem going into the fork. That's okay, but what we will do,
it's very minute.
Yeah, when we get back to the workshop, I'll file the stem back to take the sharp edge off the stem, but otherwise this is fine. Okay, so there you go. That's how quick it was. Let's put it back in the bike and show you how simple this job really is. Okay, when I get back to the workshop, I'll re-grease this one. I've already checked this fork before.
There's a mark on the jumper.
Oh yeah,
don't you dare.
There we go. And we'll just put it in, and like so. Make sure we get the cables in the right way. Yep, it's looking good. This is how easy it is, all right? Imagine doing this on the... What causes a ring of death while we're here is it's this little split ring racer here. Ideally, they should be made out of plastic, but they're made out of metal. So if you ever ride a loose headset, it creates some wobbling, and that can cause a ring of death. So it's a good idea to check your fork every now and then. It's okay. And this goes for any fork, by the way, any material, alloy, steel, they can all fail. So it's just a good little thing to do is drop your fork out. And look how easy this is. Look how easy this is. You know? How easy was that? How easy is this? And block it back on. Okay? Fantastic. So easy. So easy. Let's probably take that spacer off. But this is just to get it back on the rolling for the video. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll just this top bolt here is just to snug up the tension. Okay, just to snug up the tension. And we'll put the brake in. We won't do these ones up just yet because we're going to put the wheel in so we can check the headset preload tension. Put the brake in. Put this in the back of the 5mm. Boom, through the back door here. Doggy style on the back of this fork. And then just wind it up. Center the brake. Boom. Dual pivot Shimano. Can you get any better? No, you can't. The road. And then we just take this bike off the tree. I love this, man. How easy was this? This is a $50 job at the local bike shop. $50. You know, I've done this probably.
And it took you 5 minutes.
I've probably done this over 1,000 times. You know. I don't know how many times I've done this. And then we put our wheel in here. Boom. Okay. Stand the bike, center, straighten the fork up. There we go. Do this up. Make sure the wheel's straight. Looks good. I'm just going for a ride to the shops here. Boom, straight. Boom. And then I get the front brake. In Australia, it's the on the right hand side. Grab the front brake, sit on the bike, weight the bike, and then I'm going to grab the front brake, not the rear brake, grab the front brake, and I'm going to rock it back and forward. And if I can feel any knocking, I'll do a little adjustment. Feel a little bit of knocking there, just a little bit. Boom, just like a 1/16 of the turn. Boom, the knocking's gone. Pick up the bike like that, and it moves freely. It doesn't like lock in there. Boom. Okay. So that's freely moving. Weight on the bike, front brake, rocking, no knocking. And then we're going to do up these clamps here. Torque it up. Come a bit closer here, Natasha. Put your hands on here. So what we do is just snug it up. Snug it up. You know, I do recommend using torque wrenches, but my hands are basically licensed torque wrenches. When Park Tools wants to calibrate a torque wrench, they actually send them to me, and I just use my hands to calibrate torque wrenches. That's how good I am. The best in the world. At this one anyway. There you go. I've got about 5 Newton meters in there, and we're good to go, Joe. Good to go. Okay, so there we go. That's how we do it. Okay, now you've come back up to my pretty face and my baseball mitt in the face. The top 5 bikes to buy if you're dead broke, or if you want the very, very best bikes in 2023, is a second-hand near new Specialized Tarmac, the Cannondale Super 6 series, or any of the Cannondale Alloy series, the CAD 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12s. Actually, I didn't do a CAD 11 because it was too much like Cadell Evans. And you're also going to go for Cervelo R series rim brake. You're going to go for Trek Madone, Trek Monda, Specialized Roubaix. They're going to be the top 5 bikes that you can get anywhere in the world. Okay, and I've got a bike buyer's guide. I'll give you even more information in that. Go to durianrider.com. Why get ripped off by spending? This is here in Australia, the new SL7 S-Works, which you saw me have and own and test, and they failed those bikes. It was absolute junk. They cost $20,000 here in Australia. Why get ripped off by spending so much on a bicycle when you get a better bike for under $1,000 Australian? This cost me $750 off a local rider here. That's not crashed, cracked, bent or stolen. It's near new, it's in mint condition. $750. I put some flat pedals on there just to make it into a shopping bike around here. If I was going to get back into racing Div 1 again, this bike would be absolutely the best bike in the bunch. There's no one in the bunch riding in the World Tour riding a bike better than this. If you know, you know. Okay? Noobs don't know, but this is reality. These bikes are incredible, under $1,000 Australian, and they're out there. Join my coaching group, I can help you get one, guaranteed. If you appreciate these videos, give them a thumbs up. This is real, raw content, unfiltered, unbiased. Actually, I am biased. I'm biased to make sure you get addicted to cycling because I want millions more cyclists out there. And I'm sick of all this bullshit that the cycling industry and cycling influencers are putting out there now. It's extra faff, it's extra money, it's $200 wax chains Stop being a wax wanker for $200 chains. It's just insane. $20,000 bikes. It's just, they aren't even as good as these. Right? It's a crazy world. Okay, so we're here to get people addicted to cycling, make it your cycling life the most enjoyable, addictive, so then friends and family see you and go, I want to ride a bike. You know, I want the fun you're having. They see you come home, you're faffing with your chain, you got to wax and fuck around for $200, or your bike's $20,000 and you scratch it. You know, oh my god, I scratched my SL7, that's worked. You know, you got a $400 Rapid jersey or whatever. That's not bringing people into cycling. All right, that level of clickiness is pushing people away. Okay. So I'm all about getting people on bikes, bums on bikes. I'm 46 soon. Never had a driver's license. I'm riding to the shops. I'm getting shit done, okay? These bikes are killer. This is bikes built for the Tour de France. It's built for the Belgian dopers, Tom Boonen, the Swiss guys, Cancellara blood doping bike. This is what this bike's about, all right? These bikes are insane, and they exist out there. Get them, grab them, thrash them, ride them, love them. Stop getting ripped off. Stop getting ripped off by these fake fucks who only care about their bank balance more than your happiness balance, your enjoyment balance of cycling. All right, stop getting ripped off. And Scott Addict, also a fantastic bike. Look at this. This is an ex-Orica Green Edge team bike. Got it from Max. Fantastic deal. Di2 Durace absolutely flies. And there's not a single bike in the World Tour as light as this today, or as fast as this today. This bike crushes it, man. Absolutely crushes it. If World Tour riders had a choice, they'd be riding bikes like this or that tarmac we just saw before, okay? Stop getting